All right, welcome back to 247 Evil Garage. Another beautiful day in June here. I'm enjoying the day immensely, and I got my Mach 1 pulled out. I just got back from a little ride with it. Um, wow, I got a lot of good reactions on my last video where I talked about the automatic versus the manual in the Mach 1, and it's a personal choice, and I would have bought my car either way. Had it had the manual, it wouldn't have mattered. I would have bought it. It had the automatic as it was, so that kind of worked out well because that's kind of really what I wanted, anyways. But it doesn't make these cars a glorified GT because they have the automatic. That's the misconception I've been hearing from certain opinions about the car. And that is, oh well, why'd you waste the money buying this particular vehicle? It's just a glorified GT. Well, it's not. It's actually it's quite different than a GT in a lot of ways. Yeah, okay, I've got the 5 liter, but it's got a little more horsepower, big deal. And the transmission is completely different calibration compared to the GT. So thank you very much for the kind comments. So far, it's been pretty darn civil. There hasn't been anybody popping up there and assassinating my car because it's an automatic versus being a manual. But be as it may, that's what it is. And I'm closing in around just over 3,000 kilometers. So it's about 2,000 miles on the car since I put it on the road back in the middle of April. So in about roughly 2 months, I've driven the car 2,000 miles. And for this type of car, that's a little bit. That's mileage. I mean, it's not my daily driver. I don't go anywhere with it where I can't keep my eye on it because, yeah, you never know. I just like to keep it safe. But my impressions so far of the car are it's excellent, amazing. The suspension, the way it handles. I've got the Cup 2 still on my car, which I've mentioned a few times before, and that makes a huge difference. This car is glued, literally glued to the pavement. When the tires get warm, this thing sticks like crazy. It's amazing. I love driving it, and it's a whole different feel from my last car, which was a 2019 GT convertible. So yeah, it's a completely different feel for this car versus the last one I had. If you don't already have one of these cars, a Mach 1, get one if you can. If you can find one, if you can, get the cash for it, whatever it takes. Because they're not going to be around for long. These cars are, I think this is 2022, will probably be the last year for them. There's some talk of the next new model coming out being as good as the Mach 1 in GT form. I don't know. That remains to be seen. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, they could make a performance pack or something like this and throw a lot of the stuff that's on this car, as far as suspension tuning goes, onto the new car. And that seems to be the trend. Lessons are always learned. You look back and you say, okay, well, the cars from the 60s, they kind of precipitated the cars that came after. Okay, well, the Mustang 2 was a whole different animal. That was different times. Well, not much different than nowadays, really, you think about it. Expensive fuel and high insurance and inflation. But anyways, that car came along and that kept the name going for a while. And then that morphed into the Fox bodies. And as most of you out there know, I'm not going to give you the whole history lesson on these cars. There's lessons learned from previous generations that incorporate into subsequent generations. And this particular Mach 1 that I have is at the tail end of the S550 generation. That's it. I mean, this is wrapping up soon. I think the production's supposed to wrap up in November of this year, 2022, for the 2022 models. So that'll be it. So, and then there'll be something new coming out, and I'm sure it'll be great. Why wouldn't it be? But for all intents and purposes, if any of you want the pinnacle, the height, the top of the S550 generation, this is it. Literally, this is it. You've got the best of the GT350R. You've got some GT500 stuff thrown in there. You've got the Coyote motor, which is damn near bulletproof. And yeah, if you want the manual transmission, you get that sweet Tremec transmission. I didn't get it. No regrets. I'm probably going to have my opportunity to try one of them out at the Track Attack, which I'll be attending soon, and I'm looking forward to that. And then I can compare. That's if I get out manual, and I likely will. Either way, this is just a quick update on my car. Again, thank you for the kind comments. Keep it civil, and I do appreciate that very, very much. There's a lot of nastiness that goes on commenting on other YouTubers' channels, threads on different things, and I've been part of that. I've seen it, and I really do appreciate the civility and the decent comments. And I don't intend to offend anybody with any comments that I make on my particular videos. Please don't take it that way. Just enjoy them for what they are. And if you like my channel, click like and subscribe, because I really do appreciate that. And there's not much more to say here. So if you like this stuff, just keep watching it and keep commenting. I do appreciate that. Okay, until next time, I gotta get going on some stuff over here. I'll see you.